The Ryder Cup is not just another golf tournament, it's a fierce battleground where the stakes are incredibly high, especially during the opening session on Friday. This initial round is poised to significantly influence the outcome of the 45th Ryder Cup, and both the European and American teams are acutely aware of its importance. Scheduled to take place at the iconic Bethpage Black in New York from September the 26th to 28th, 2025. This event promises to be a thrilling showcase of skill and strategy. While we won't know the specific pairings until Thursday evening, the anticipation is already building. US captain Keegan has chosen to maintain a strategy that has served his team well in the past, starting with alternate shot foursomes. This format is not only challenging, but also serves as a reliable predictor of the overall match outcomes. It's a high-pressure scenario where players must rely on each other completely, leaving no room for error. Think back to the 2004 Ryder Cup at Oakland Hills, where Tiger Woods displayed his frustration as his partner Phil Mickelson found themselves in precarious situations. In this format, the pressure is palpable, and it often reveals the true state of a team's morale and performance. On the other hand, Europe has typically favoured the more forgiving fourball format for their opening matches. However, in a surprising twist during the last Ryder Cup in Rome, Captain Luke Donald broke some tradition and opted for the alternate shot format, leading his team to a stunning 4-0 lead on the first morning. This early dominance set the tone for the rest of the competition, allowing Europe to maintain control and secure a convincing victory. Since the dramatic comeback known as the Miracle at Medina in 2012, where Europe rallied from a 10-4 deficit to win, the trend has heavily favoured the home team. In the 5 Ryder Cups that followed, the host team has consistently triumphed in the opening foursomes, with Europe only managing to secure half a point out of a possible 12 in their victories in 2014, 2018 and 2023. In contrast, the US team dominated the opening session at Whistling Straits 4 years ago, winning 3-1 and ultimately achieving a record victory of 19-9. Similarly, in 2016, they swept the Friday foursomes 4-0 at Hazeltine, leaving Europe struggling to recover. Both captains understand that the opening session at Bethpage Black is crucial. It sets the tone for the entire competition. The question remains, will the advantage of playing at home outweigh the experience of the European team? Historically, Europe has struggled in away matches, trailing 11.5 to 4.5 in foursomes during the last 2 events in 2016 and 2021. To have any chance of success this week, they must reverse this trend. The reasons behind the difficulties faced by away teams in the alternate shot format are complex, but Europe's current lineup, featuring only one rookie, Rasmus Højgaard, may provide a glimmer of hope. Donald is keen for his players to start strong, aiming to silence what is expected to be a raucous home crowd. Ideally, he hopes to create an atmosphere where the American fans might turn against their own players, especially considering that each US golfer is set to receive $500,000, with a portion going to their chosen charities. This financial incentive could shift the dynamics of the match, as the European team is united in their lack of financial motivation. New York fans are known for their passionate support, but they are also quick to express their discontent if things go awry. The US players, already wealthy, could become targets of criticism if they falter. Donald is counting on the seasoned experience of his team, which includes established foursomes partnerships like Rory McIlroy and Tommy Fleetwood, as well as Jon Rahm and Tyrrell Hatton, to make a strong impression from the outset. In contrast, Bradley has 4 rookies, Ben Griffin, JJ Spawn, Russell Henley and Cameron Young, who are preparing for what could be the most nerve-wracking moments of their careers, especially if they are called upon to play in the opening session. Europe's strength lies not only in their experience, but also in the fact that 11 of their players were part of the victorious team in Italy 2 years ago. Donald has the strategic insight of 2014 winning captain Paul McGinley, along with the statistical expertise of Eduardo Molinari and the leadership of former captains Thomas Bjorn and Jose Maria Olazabal. On the flip side, Bradley will likely lean on vice-captain Jim Furyk, who has participated in 9 Ryder Cups, but has only 2 wins to show for it. The only other support with Ryder Cup experience comes from Brandt Snedeker and Webb Simpson, both of whom have faced challenges in their previous matches. Interestingly, Bradley has vowed never to open his kit bag from Medina until he secures a Ryder Cup victory, referring to that fateful day when Europe made a stunning comeback as horrifying. His wildcard picks are motivated by the fact that he could have chosen himself instead of them, which could serve as a powerful incentive for his team. As the tournament approaches, expect a flurry of press conferences, where captains and players will engage in a strategic game of cat and mouse with the media, trying to avoid any comments that could ignite controversy. With so much at stake, both captains will be cautious about letting tensions flare until the competition officially begins on Friday morning. What will unfold in this highly anticipated match? Will the trend of home dominance continue, or will we witness a thrilling contest that goes down to the wire? The last 5 Ryder Cups have been anything but close, often resulting in overwhelming victories for the host team. Yet, in terms of overall points, Europe holds a narrow lead of 70.5 to 69.5. While home advantage is undeniably significant, experience and strategic know-how are equally crucial. This clash of cultures will be most evident in the early exchanges of the match. If neither team establishes a substantial lead in the foursomes, the contest may remain tightly contested until the very end. Let the games begin.